Hi everybody, welcome to the stream today. I hope you guys are looking after yourselves and all that fun stuff. Anywho, feel free to obviously check out my manga series Vamp the Lost Souls volumes 1 to 5. You can get on my Amazon Kindle and Google Play books on digital, or you can get my physical copies if you're within the UK at the moment. It is quite expensive getting it outside the UK on Mix and Print link it's all on my Linktree down below. Talking of my Linktree, there's also my social medias on Twitch, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Kara. My brain forgot what social medias I'm on at the moment. Instagram, YouTube, there we go. And Blue Sky, all under Vamp the Lost Soul. I cannot believe what social medias I forgot I was on. That was so silly of me. Anyways, also, yeah, if you want to check out some merch stuff as well, I do have, like, I am on Display, like the metal poster company, where you can stick your metal posters on the wall with just a magnet. Under Vamp the Lost Soul, you can check out all my artworks there, so feel free to check it out. I would actually be blessed if you do. Yeah, also, I just wanted to say thank you also to the person that donated on my Ko-fi last stream. You are absolutely awesome. Thank you for supporting me. You are an absolutely awesome dude, so feel free to give yourselves a thumbs up and a thank you very much. Yeah, you can support me on Ko-fi as well, speaking of it, under Vamp the Lost Soul. Today we'll be doing some Volume 1 revamp, so feel free to obviously come get your cup of tea, come chill with us in the tea cult. And I think other than that, let's get started. Boom. Hi.
Let's rumble.
Oh my god. Sorry?
I said let's rumble.
Let's rumble. Oh, Rachel's starting on Pip now.
Missed the moment.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. But yeah. So obviously, yeah, Pip's been a bit of a naughty boy today. He kept trying to gun for Loki's food again after 6 o'clock. He was very relentless, admittedly, this time round. Well, as always, there's relentless and then there's he just won't stop. You won't give poor Loki 5 minutes. Luckily, Loki did eat most of her food, but yeah. Loki, Pip was a very naughty boy. And hello, welcome to the stream, Global Rosebud. Welcome. I hope you've been doing well so far. Anyways, guys, if you do want to get your art on the Discord for Art Show and Tell for this week, I'm just going to sound the Discord on my socials now. Feel free to jump on there and obviously show off your artworks, because we like to see everyone's artworks on Art Show and Tell, because you know, it's awesome to do so, and we like to look at each other's art. If you do want me to give a critique, I don't know why I said mute. There we go. If you want to give me a critique, just put on your art post, say Vamp please critique, and I am more than happy to try and give the best advice that I could possible. By the way, ignore that. That's just a chapter page title, and then I could type it in afterwards. It's just so my editors know where my chapter pages are at. So, yeah. So finally we are on Nightmare 1, which is chapter 1, after let's just say a very lengthy prologue and 0.5, or I should say pre-prologue as well, because yeah, I figured out we got like 80 pages just before even chapter 1, which is crazy. So you guys are going to get a lot of extra content from the original books. I got my paint. I got to paint myself. I got to paint on myself in class today. Oh, okay, interesting. I have to admit, I think I did that once for art college as well, and I painted on a friend. I know, right? But yeah, it was like basically something to do with bodies and makeup, I believe, and then I basically used body paints on my friend to like paint like all these tribal tattoos all the whole way round. Bless him, he was like standing for like hours for me to do it. But I hope it went well painting on yourself, because when I did it on myself, I think the last time actually I did it was on Anime Con, when I did the Roadhog cosplay, and I literally looked at the mirror and I had to sort of hand paint reverse on my belly, which admittedly I have to admit I didn't do too much of a bad job on. Luckily those pictures were on my private Facebook, never to be seen by anyone else but my friends and my family. That's when my lovely wife as well cosplayed as Junkrat, so yeah. So yeah, so that was a fun con experience. I actually remember helping her make the weapons as well for it as well. And to be honest, I didn't get time to do the tie over my shoulder. So yeah, I was splattering paint and hitting my legs, and that's the price you pay for paint on yourself. I have to admit, like, it is not easy to do. There's no, honestly, that's Pip, by the way. You're right, Pip. Come here, baby. But yeah, there's no real way of doing it. So yeah, so yeah, there's no real way of, sorry, I was going to say, I forgot what I was getting at. There's no real way of avoiding that, honestly, and then you have to do like a lot of touch-ups. The only thing I would recommend is thin your paints would help. I've noticed when I thin my paints, like body paints, I know it's like really pain in the ass, and that means more layers, but less splattering all around. And using bigger brushes as well helps when you're doing like your base coat, because obviously then you're not like flicking, if you know, as much with the thicker brushes. But that's what I found anyways. Like, there was a, sorry, it's the washing machine. Apologies, it's the washing machine. It's doing its thing at the moment, so I apologise for the loud rat-a-tatting. It sounds like I've got a machine gun going on in the background. I apologise. Can't be helped. But yeah. Anyways, let's get on. There we go. And it will stop in the mode, do not worry. It's just rat-a-tatting away. There we go. And then we'll just do this. Oh God, thank God, cool air. By the way, keep yourselves cool, guys. Get yourself not just a tea, but maybe a glass of water and stuff like that, because it is boiling today, and even I'm getting a bit like, wee, it's getting hot in here. But yeah, I was also thinking about interesting info dump today. Did you know about the Arabrakra is a sorry? The who's your rumbly guest? Washing machine. Sadly, that's the washing machine. I can't really do anything about that because we had to have that on for the towels and stuff. Rumbly guest. So yeah, it will stop soon. Don't worry. It's yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours time.
Well, 3 hours time, but it normally rumbles for about what, 10 minutes, 20.
You take care of this time.
Yeah, we'll do. But yeah, so sadly, you're might have to tolerate that. I could try and cut out the background noise more, but I think it would cut out my voice if I tried to noise gate it. So, so again, apologies. I'm gonna see if I can actually hold on. Let me get my voice mod up. See if we can. Oh no, there you go. Stop now. See, I told you to stop in a minute. No need for me to make fixtures. Hold on, let me just check the mic as well. Actually, I should really check my settings because it could be, funnily enough, it could be set up. Yeah, it's got my Yeti up. That's good. Okay, gotta check if my mic's working. There we go. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we got no more rumblies. Oh, hold on. This is not noise gating. No, it's on voice mod. Okay, so I might have to check with my filters. Is my filters not working properly? Let's see that. There we go. Yep, so there we go. Perfect. So yeah, it's noise gated now. Anyways, how you all been, guys? What you been up to? What animes or shows have you been watching? Let me know what you've been doing. Also, remember, Art Show and Tell is coming up, so feel free to obviously... It's just me or that nib's getting a bit... Oh, it's got a bit of stuff on it. Pip's been picking up... How do I know Pip's been picking up my pen? I just felt felt my pen was off for a little bit. I was like, why? And then I just realised there was a piece of fluff from Pip. Don't get little boy cats unless you know how to control them, guys. The little tidbit of the day. Little bit of a tip of the day. Oh god. Rach, do you know how Pip? How I know Pip's been stealing my pen off my desk again? It's got a bit of his fluff on it. Right at the end of my pen. Yeah, because literally I was like, why can't I not draw properly? I looked at the end of the pen, I was like, oh look, there's cat fluff. Yeah, so I had to pull it out so I can get my pen working properly. Pipperoo, Daddy's pen is not a toy. Everything's a bloody toy in his eyes, all edible, one of the two. It's either a snack or something to steal. I'll be at home at 20 minutes. Yeah, mate, finally be able to watch from the comfort of my own desk. Maybe I can get you in, JP, you know? Maybe we can use your buttons. That was sus. How was work today, by the way? You finishing early, I'm guessing. But back to where Global Rosebud was saying an info dump. So the I'm gonna have to I swear people are throwing names at me to throw my dyslexia off. Abracadabra is the name of the demon? I think I knew that. Was that a documentary I watched that from? I don't know. No work, just had to get out for a quick wash and lunch. Fair enough. Nice, JP, you got a day off. Nice. I think the biggest coincidence is finding your content which is both have a cat name. Yeah, to be honest, I think I knew someone else with a cat named Loki. I think Loki is more of a common cat's name than people give it credit for. I have actually noticed that. Like, there is like a sort of Loki, like God's names have been very popular for cats. Sometimes children lately, actually, because my new nephew that I haven't met yet, his name is Eric, like the Norse way of to say it. So instead of Eric, it's Eric, like very Norse, you know. So yeah, so I have to like be careful how I pronounce his name, because I go, how's young? I have to say Eric, like the Norse say. So yeah, so yeah, I think like mythology names or like especially Viking names have been more popular lately. Like names like James and Zach, and that has been going the way of the dodo. Like don't get me wrong, I'm kind of grateful that my name is not as common as it should be anymore, but at the same time I'm kind of going, oh, that's sad. You know what I mean? Because I remember one time me and 5 other Jameses, yeah, I'm not kidding you, I had 5 other Jameses as friends when I was a little kid. My mum called my name and we all came literally sort of rushing down like a herd of hippos, and then my mum had to go, not you, that James. But yeah, 5 Jameses running down the stairs at once. Think about that one. But yeah, that's, you know, that was when that name was like severely common, and I mean like really bloody common at the time. And it's crazy like how rare James is as a name now. Like I'm not even kidding you. Like I probably, in my workplace, there used to be like 5 of us. Again, season 5 seems to be the magic number. But yeah, I just realised that with my name, 5's the magic number. But now it's gone down to like, I think it's like 2 of us. I think there's like 2, maybe only me that I know of. But yeah, it's crazy. Like when I think about it, it's like, dude, that's like crazy. That's not even funny. Like how how crazy that is, and it's like, yeah. And now it's like you don't even get to meet it. My name was the #1 name of even not. My name was the #1 baby name in 1995, so it's not that uncommon. Yeah. Good evening, Halupa. Sorry, we're talking about how some names used to be very common, and now as time goes on, the name gets rarer. Like I said, my name was like the most common thing. Like I would say actually the most common thing on the planet. I wouldn't even be online unless there's like another one of my name on there, and now it's like it is becoming a bit far and few in between. And like I said, like even my my nephew's like his name is Elik. It's like the Norse way of saying it, like Elik. But yeah, exactly, the name generation trend. But to be honest, like I felt like James was always like, because my name's on the book, so I don't mind doxing that part of me. James was a very, and I mean a very, very, very common name. Even throughout like history, like it was very common. It's only been in decline recently, I've noticed, and I find it hard to find other Jameses. Like I said, it's a blessing and a curse, because it's like, thank God we're not going to have a stampede of Jameses, like 5 or 6 of us coming down the stairs at once. But at the same time, you're like, oh, that sucks. I'm kind of like the mix in between the two. I'm kind of glad, but at the same time, it's kind of sad at the same time. But yeah. Yeah, because I think it's a good name. Like, it's a very good name. Like, I find Harry a very good name for people as well. Like, I like the way that name comes out. Let's just say we have a name that sits in your throat, like Kevin. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's just like, those sorts of names were absolutely common. And even then, like, you always had other language versions of our names. But yeah. But now it's like it's almost going out of fashion, and I'm like, oh, okay, going out of fashion. I see. But yeah, but now it's like all the names now is like mythology names, like very ancient language names, stuff like that. Like I've got like sort of like, you know, like my other 2 nephews, which I'll try not to say, but yeah, they have very like, you know, when it's at first it's uncommon names, but now they're becoming common. Mod, what's the mod? What's the mod saying no to you now? What's the mod Rogel dawning you at you for? Let's have a look. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. There we go. I was just singing. Doesn't say where you got modded on. It looks like it came through. And thank you for the posture check, Moshi. Oh no, that was already ages ago. I already completed that. And thank you. So, Chris Argan, I the wear the vamp. Nice. 17 hours ago, someone followed me with that name as a name. Nice. By the way, guys, I'm at officially 430 followers now, so we're going to try and do the kick to 500. So if you know any friends that would like the stream, feel free to follow, get them to follow and like and all that, and come watch the stream. The more people, the merrier. And the more artists we have, the more art show and tell we can do. Noise Marines. Oh, the Noise Marines. Yeah. I have to admit, out of all of the Chaos specialized Marines, their origin, oh my fucking god, it was fucked up. Very Slanesh. I have to admit, I applaud the writer. Very, very Slanesh. So big points on that. But dude. Fucked up, man. Yeah, if you want to read it, go read it. It's in one of the Horus Heresy novels. But let's just say it involves a very special kind of room with intense noises, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, if you want to look that up, look it up yourself. I think it was Adeptus Ridiculous mentioned it. Look, I don't know, I would say proud, probably terrified, with maybe a little bit of arousal. I shouldn't say that. It's a bit fucking morbid, but it's funny as heck. My dead name was one of the most uncommon names, and somehow I chose the most common name as the one I wanted. Oh. Hey, happens like that sometimes. Sometimes it happens like that. But yeah, it was like, it was, yeah, the Noise Marines, very, very central. Let's put it like that. Let's just say, even Critical Role's Tusk Love, would be blushing at what they do. I'll tell you, even they would be blushing at how messed up the Noise Marines are. I would say that it would give them a run for their money. I'm going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. And, yeah. To be honest, I am surprised that book made it on Games Workshop shelves because of how yeah, it was. And even I'm going, yeah, Slanesh, I think you pushed it quite hard. But yeah, and now like they've turned into these like body horror, well, yeah, just body horror musicians in the name of Slanesh. Let's put it like that. That's the only way to describe it. I think even Marilyn Manson would blush at the how over the top Noise Marines are. I'm just gonna say, like they look cool, yes. Arch YouTube has a mad few videos about how they rewrite the Primarchs and how can Chaos Primarchs stay loyal. See, right. This is maybe a hot take. Alpha and Omegon, I think the beauty with them is until the end, I don't think you should know where their loyalties lie. Because Alpha and Omegon are always about subterfuge and lies and stuff like that. And honestly, I think it's better off not to reveal their allegiance in the end. But to be honest, I think a lot of us has figured out anyways that they are still kind of loyal, but they have to do like devious shit to kind of keep their cover. I think Games Workshop revealed their hand on that one a little too heavy, unless they're going for like endgame shit for the story. The only one, and I'll say the only one Primarch I think is in the biggest shot for redemption is Magnus. And there's a reason why behind my logic, okay? So, Thorgrim, clone, I think he's going to stay stuck in his vat, and I don't... Yeah, I like their theory. It's like one was traitor and one wasn't. Is that the one you're on about? But you don't know which one it is. So it's always... So you don't know if either of them had died, or both of them survived, or both of them did die. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah. To be honest, that's a pretty good fucking theory. But yeah. No, I have a feeling that Alpha Legion are loyal. However, they have to do some pretty shady shit to keep their cover. I'm on the side of, because to be honest, the writers have kind of revealed their hand on that one a little too soon. However, yeah, I believe the Primarch that has a bigger shot at redemption is Magnus, because at the end of the day, I know the meme says Magnus did nothing wrong, but the problem was, what Magnus did was literally his whole intention was to warn the Emperor about the Horus Heresy, and it backfired, and then Horus found out he was being a snitch, and then he sent Russ to kind of bane him, and then that caused him to go, fuck the Imperium, and yeah. But the noble part of his soul is within the Grey Knights. That's the theory. So I think if anyone's going to get a huge, and I mean a huge shot at redemption, that I think it would be Magnus. And it would be when his noble part of his soul returns to his body. And I think he's the only one that stands at least even a pittance of a chance to get out of Chaos's control. Mortarion, there's no redemption for him. He's gonna die a villain. Fulgrim, again, probably not because of the way he fell, unless you count his clone. But to be honest, a clone's a clone. At the end of the day, you can't really count that, honestly. It's just a cheap way to go, yeah, Fulgrim's back, but it's not actually Fulgrim. I'm going to be honest on that one. Angron, no. I don't think he's going to get a redemption arc at all. He's another Primarch that will not get a redemption. He's one of those, he's going to straight up get murked in the final days. Yeah, I think, yeah, because we know that the Night Lord's one died. He's dead. He's straight out dead. Horus is straight up dead. I would say Logar. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well so far. I hope you're enjoying yourself. How are you? We're just talking about Warhammer stuff. I would say Logar 100% not going to get redemption. Like, there is no way he's going to get redeemed. Like, the guy went full tilt chaos even before he betrayed the Emperor, and that was only because he believed the Emperor to be a god. So technically he was like worshipping chaos before he actually worshipped chaos in a way, because he shouldn't be doing that, which was naughty. Yeah. Hi, just Krim, avoiding toxic ex-friends, don't mind me. Oh, fair enough. Sorry to hear that. Well, I hope everything gets sorted out for you soon. But yeah, feel free to post your artworks for Art Show and Tell. We'll be showing it at about 9 o'clock. You've got about just under half an hour to do that. But yeah, like I say, I think I'm pretty solid. So Halupa, rate my my things of which Primarchs will get redeemed. Like, I think only one is got even an earshot, and I mean, it's a long shot at redemption because of the law. But yeah, that's the only way that I think, like I said, Magnus could ever get redeemed. The Emperor's had some special Primarchs, Lehman Russ, Vulcan, Alfarius, Frio say the three of them have some kind of immortality, well, perpetuality, yeah. Alfarius was strangers with one. Every time he is killed, personally splits into two and takes over his children. Art's just posted, just here to chill and watch. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh, yes. But yeah. So that's personally my predictions. I think prediction is the word, is to say. So do I think, though, any of the Primarchs would fall? However, will there be a Horus Heresy 2.0? If there was, I would actually say the most likely to fall might be Gellerman, unless otherwise. The only reason I say this is because, yes, he is very, got a very powerful will. However, he has been suffering with a bit of ultramarine, Smurfer daddy depression, and mourn for the Imperium. And because of the way the Imperium has become nothing more than like the opposite of what the Emperor wanted, and the only way I think he's gonna fall is if the Emperor turns around and goes, well, I was planning to be a god all along. And I think that would be the point where he goes like that and turns against him. But would he be Chaos? That will be the real question. Yeah, the problem is, though, Comrade Kurz is dead. He's like, he's dead. He's dead, Jim, but not as we know it. Because the problem is, if Comrade Curse came back, I wouldn't like that, because this is my vibe. Comrade Curse's story was about predicting his own future and just leaning forward into it. Instead of like Sanguinius, his theme was, yes, I see my fate, but I'm going to do the best I can and, you know, hope there is a way to avoid it in a way. But he accepted it, if you get what I mean. He accepted it, but he didn't say, right, that's my destiny, I'm fucked. You know, let's just do everything in my power to lead up to that. But yeah, Warhammer, yeah, it is very interesting to hear. And, but the problem is, if you really want to get into Warhammer lore, one, you need to look into what's called, I forgot, like the very first war in the galaxy with the Necrons and the Eldar and the Old Ones. That was it, the War of the Old Ones. That is a very, I understand your point, but that's simply, oh yeah, that's your take. You can have your take. But you get the point though. It's just, I think it would just ruin the whole vindication, because when Comrade Curse died, he had his victory. He went, look, Dad, you know, I've become the very thing that, you know, I knew I was going to be. And his death was his vindication, his victory. Which is, to be honest, he was a bit batshit insane when he did it. But you got to give the man balls. He just went to his house and went, yeah, just fucking kill me. I know it's gonna fucking happen. I know it's gonna be you. But and he just let it happen. And it was vindication. But yeah, if Comrade Curse came back, would he have a shot at redemption? I really don't think so. My thoughts on it would be, the reason being is Curse was always the type of guy that never really let go of that sort of shit. Like, he hang on to that shit to the very end. I think more likely he would actually become a Demon Primarch. But that's just my thoughts on it. But, you know, it is an interesting take. But yeah, I want to hear your theories. What Primarch do you think, the traitor Primarch, would deserve a shot at redemption, and can it happen? Like I say, I can only see one easy candidate for it, but that's only because one, Magnus didn't really do anything that bad. On place two, me for be Angron. At the moment he rage-fueled a murder machine. The problem is he has he never found a moment of peace for it. Yeah, exactly. Angron has become so corrupted by his own anger. He's literally become he's basically become a force of nature. He's not what he once was anymore. And that's the tragedy of Angron. And again, it's one of those stories, like, you know, to be honest, the only way Angron's story would end is if they find a way to permanently kill him off. You know, I think the one who would be doing it would be to be honest, I think it would be either Lion or Russ. So yeah, I would say I'll say that. Anyways, also, so Warhammer wise, which Primarch do you think's gonna come back next? Because last time, before they announced Lionel Johnson, which, to be honest, took me by surprise because there was so many hints Russ is coming back, and there's already hints still. My money was on Russ, and I don't know what to predict now, because it's a bit like Russ is still an obvious choice. However, there has been signs of Vulcan returning. There's signs of Dawn returning. We know Chorus Corax is out there somewhere, trying to get at little bitch Logar. Now, if you're wondering why we call him little bitch Logar, let's just say me and JP did our own little who's the best fighter. And he dropped down to the lowest rank for a fucking reason. Vulcan Dawn left all the Primarchs that has the most children to reform a legion. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's very hard to predict who's coming because we've got the War on Armageddon. That would be a good time for Vulcan to come back. However, it is now the Wolf time as well, according to the books. So it's a very strong possibility Russ is coming soon. Like, maybe not this edition, maybe next edition. But yeah, it's very hard to tell because now with Dawn on the horizon, with Korax doing what he's doing at the moment, like, any of those Primarchs could come back. The only one we haven't heard from yet is Jagatai Khan. Now, I think either, sadly, one or two things are going to happen. One, they're just going to completely forget about him because not many people play White Scars, sadly. Even though they have a very, very interesting, like, sort of set up the lore, which is good. They're very Mongolian in nature. Or two, they're going to kill him off somehow because they don't know what to do with him. That's the only thing I'm setting my money on. It's I think all of them. I think sadly Jagatai is going to be forgotten, and it's really sad because I feel like Jagatai Khan didn't get much love in the Horus Heresy, really much. And it would be nice to kind of have Jagatai come back. That would be the fun surprise. If Jagatai Khan comes back next and he's on his motorbike chasing like Dark Eldar while the War Armageddon's on and he's just going Orcs shrink, just kills them off. I would be giddy. However, the one Primarch out of the Loyalists I do not want to come back is Sanguinius. Again, that's the same reason for Comrade Kurz, because the problem is his story was about not of vindication but of hope, but also he was willing to go through his destiny if it means saving the life of his father. I would say Vulcan Throne necessary. It stayed in the book that the Golden Throne may have levied a few hundred years at runtime left without repairs, so Vulcan is the only Primarch with the knowledge. Yeah, true. I would. So yeah, I agree with Lupa. So the two strongest candidates would be Vulcan or Russ, and I think it'd be them two or both of them. Because remember, we have had Angron and Fulgrim releasing in this edition. So we do know they are active again. So it could lead into the next edition where we could have two Loyalist Primarchs come back. Which, to be honest, does not fucking surprise me one bit. It would not surprise me if they gone for that because they've done Fulgrim. Right. So guys, we got an advertiser here. We got a Bankai. We do not advertise here unless you have my permission. Sorry. Also, Vulcan makes sense for the small reason. Oh god, yeah, I agree, Halupa. If the Golden Throne needs to be repaired, then I think it'd be a double whammy. This is my prediction. If they're doing a double Loyalist, because they've pretty much done everyone apart from Logar and Perturabo, Petty Purty. Actually, Perturabo would be a good candidate for redemption, but I don't think he'd be too petty to do it. Anyway, sorry. What was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about now. My brain's literally just gone flatlined. Yeah, so my predictions for the new edition. So I think Russ is going to come back first. 100%. Russ is going to come back first. And then afterwards, Vulcan would come back like on the halfway or the latter half. We have a Statesman, Gellerman in general, the Lion, and Vulcan would be the scientist. Yeah. General was the lion, Vulcan would be the scientist. Yeah. No, I agree. I 100% agree. I think Dawn would be like the guy for sieging, because even though he specializes in building walls and stuff like that, I think Dawn will come back on the next, and after that it'd be on the next Black Crusade, because then Dawn will have a chance to fortify. And I think the next Black Crusade will be the Siege, like Siege of Terror 2.0. And I think that's when Dawn will come back and go, okay, let's fortify the walls. I really hope they don't bring Sanguinius back. I really don't want them to do it, because it would absolutely kill the whole point of Sanguinius's death. As much as I want my boy Sanguinius for my favorite chapter, Blood Angels, to come back, like, part of me like wants to, because it'd be really cool to have Sanguinius in my army. However, I don't think it should. I honestly think, I think he should be dead. Where the fist build, we stay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I do think Dawn will come back, just not this edition. Exactly. We got the Sangrenor, which is like the spirit of Sanguinius in a way. So I'm pretty happy if the Sangrenor stays the Sangrenor and doesn't revive into you know, Sanguinius. It's just, again, it's the same with Curse. It just spoils the whole story of them two Primarchs specifically and their theming. You know. And I don't think Horus should come back. I think Horus should just stay mega dead. 100%. But yeah, so, yeah. Hey, Mike, you're right. We're discussing Warhammer and guessing which Primarchs come back. I'd say my next two, because I've already gone through all the traitors apart from Petty Purty and what's his name, Logar, which is the two most unpopular ones anyways of the Chaos. I reckon the next two Loyalists would be in the next edition, and it would be me and Halupa were theorizing, and I was saying most likely Russ will come back first, followed by Vulcan. I honestly think, because of what Halupa said, it'd be a really good time to get Vulcan back. And then I'd say Dawn and Korax would be the next two. And I think, sadly, because how unpopular Jagatai is, it'd be Jagatai Khan for like the last of the Primarchs to come back. But again, it would be a really fun surprise if he did just come back randomly, just murking Dark Elder, and then look around when Armageddon's going on and going, oh shit, Armageddon's happening. To be honest, he wouldn't care. He would just go, give me good biking, go fast. He's just a fucking speed freak, and we all know it. He's a lovable speed freak. He's a bastard, but we love him for it. But yeah. Two Demon Primarchs, I think they'll bring out one of them next edition. I reckon it'd be, out of the two, I think it'd be Perturabo. Because we haven't had a good Perturabo story in a long time, so he will probably come up next. But yeah. It's pretty cool. So JP, who do you think? What two Primarchs do you think are going to come back next? Because they're nearly through their traitor list, and their loyalist list is still pretty thin. So it's a good chance they're going to bring two back in next edition, I think. I think there's going to be a solid chance. Otherwise, they're going to run out of Kraos Primarchs, and I think they're going to hang on to Perturabo. Or you tell me the order of the next Primarchs coming back. Because I think everyone's going to agree Jagatai's going to come last because of marketing. And more like Astro Vet goes to the Imperium. Here's my ferret torture subject. You can have him back. We removed the scarring. Jagatai Khan comes back totally broken. But Halupa, this is me memeing now, so please don't take this as me being serious. But Halupa, counter argument. Jagatai's too fast, even for Drakari. Jagatai Khan is so fast he can outrun Chuck Norris. Sorry, I had to meme. Can we have some, like, instead of, like, Chuck Norris jokes, can we have, like, Jagatai Khan jokes of how fast he is on his bike? Jagatai Khan is so fast he can ride around the world 5 times in 1 second. Jagatai Khan so fast, not even a Flash can catch up to him. But yeah. But there you go. There you go. We got our Chuck Norris the Warhammer world. And his name is Jagatai Khan. The fastest thing alive. You know what? We need Sonic the Hedgehog as Jagatai Khan. That'd be hilarious. I have arrived. Hi, Ad. You're right. We're discussing Primarchs. An interesting conversation of what Elias ones we think are going to come back next, and what Chaos Primarch think has a shot at redemption. Lima Russ finds Jagatai Khan with 20 Dark Elder bitches. The Eldar beg to take him. You're just like, we can't catch him. Have him back. We don't. He's too fast for us. He's getting on our nerves. And it's like taking back a kid with sugar. You just see Jagatai Khan just vibrating. The Emperor just go, fuck, someone's fed him too much sweets again. It's like when that episode of Futurama when Fry has his like 100 coffee. That's Jagatai coming back. Drukard's just like, we can't handle him. He's just too much even for us. Have him back. Now, to be honest, I do want Korax to come back soon. Because the fact... We need to know what he's been up to than more making Logar cry like a bitch. I wanted to make more Chaos Primarchs cry. Just because it'd be lols. Just be like, with the Batman helmet as well. I am the Warp. I am the Knight. I am Corvus Corax and I'm coming for you, Logar. Where's Logar? Yeah, just goes after the other Chaos Primarchs. Scaring the shit out of him. It's like, where's Logar? Just like, can you imagine that? Just him going full fucking Batman. Jagatai Khan is the only Primarch that produces. Sorry, these two jokes are brilliant. So Halupa put Jagatai Khan is the only Primarch that produces coffee instead of blood. Ugh, heresy. JP's one's brilliant. I love it. The Imperial Warp Engines were a replacement for Jagatai Khan on a big hamster wheel. I need Jagatai Khan on a bike now, and just that on a meme on a hamster wheel. The worst part is I can actually see that being like a thing. Not like a canon thing, but just as a fucking meme. Jagatai Khan was so fast. They used him as a warp engine before warp engines was a thing. Just him just like on a hamster wheel dragging like a big ass cruiser. Oh god. You thought Sonic the Hedgehog was based on a hedgehog? No, it was based on Jagatai Khan. The red and white shoes say it all. Oh god. Secret histories. Sonic, it was actually based off Jagatai Khan. He was so... If you look at his red and white shoes, you can see a distinct lightning bolt hiding. And I just like zoom into like the end of his shoe. And so like these... Yeah. Let me hop in. Let me hop on the mic, and then you can hop on mic as well. It is nearly art show and tell, so yeah. So you're in time. Come on in, baby. Come on in. But I love the little meme of the cat spaz now going. How you been up there, by the way? Sorry. Now we stopped making Jagatai jokes. Sonic was the personal pet of Jagatai Khan. He gave him his gene seed to make him faster. I fucking love that. Oh god. Oh, that's funny. The Khan was so fast he taught the Flash how to run. Jagatai Khan is the Speed Force. There we go. That'd be a good one. Jagatai Khan is the Speed Force. But yeah, like his whole thing is just going fast. JP, you can come on the mic now. I've got the live chat on. Am I on the live chat? I should be on the right chat. Yeah, come on. Oh god, just having it. So, Anne, have you got the artwork to post, by the way? Now we stop making jokes about how fast Jagatai doing. Rogadorn's Hello, JP. How you been?
Not too bad.
So Rogadorn had a staring contest with a mirror and he won. Yeah, I'll believe that. I can be.
There's a really good, actually. The mirror broke before. Damn it! I can't before the Primarch did. I don't know.
No. The mirror broke before the guard.
Yeah, but it's not the guard. It's Dory.
Well, you know, the guard did it first. You know, the guard did it first.
6 to 1, half dozen the other. Who's really counting?
Yeah, true. The world broke before the guard for Cadia.
So what I was gonna join, I was half considering, because I have a Discord server for my stream as well, and I was considering like maybe I'll post the link to this so that the people that watch me can come in and listen to us yuck it up for an hour. But the thing is, I would not turn my audience on anyone, actually. They're so mean and rude to me. Like, I don't know, dude. You think you've got it bad.
Look, I'm
vicious.
I'm sure they cannot do worse than Daddy Momoa.
They can. They absolutely can.
Oh, fuck.
I have to watch what I say so carefully.
Did you put what Lupus said? Hi, Roseblood. Angron's favorite food was a simple Happy Meal.
Oh, dude, I believe that about him.
Yeah,
actually.
When they stopped
he's
doing
right.
Probably just for the toy as well. Let's be honest. He'll be the Primarch that goes in for a Happy Meal toy. He didn't even want them food.
Yeah, obvious.
It's obvious. And then he breaks it, and that's why he gets angry all the time. It's not the butcher's nails. He keeps breaking his Happy Meal toys.
Who goes to McDorn's for the food? Come on.
Oh, God knows. Their food. Apart from McFlurries. That's the only decent thing they got.
Yeah.
I like even you can agree on that one. Apart from the McFlurries, it's just like, everything else is just like, it looks like it's pumped with an air bike and you're eating like, I'm hungry. It's true.
You're kind of right. I do, unfortunately, go in for McDonald's.
Well, you're not doing yourselves any. I bet you come out hungry.
No, I usually eat too much.
because it's like air food.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly. So
I come out feeling sick as a dog, and a week later, there I am at the door. More, please.
What do you do? Get like a bargain bucket of McNuggets and a ton of fucking chips with it? Oh God, you do, don't you?
No, I usually go for I get a 10-piece nugget and then I get
A number
the
5.
the small double cheeseburger, like not the big quarter pounder one, but just like the little junior size.
Oh God,
Because
yeah.
I like to have two things.
And do you do half Diet Coke and half Coca-Cola? Because you're on a diet?
I mean, I do almost exclusively drink Coke Zero, not just at McDonald's.
Like, do you get my Tenacious D reference?
Yeah. God, that's kind of a deep cut. I don't even think that wasn't that just off their album. Was that not even in the movie?
Yeah, no, it was in their album, and literally they do this fake driving noise, and they go, and you go, can I have a 5 Coca-Cola,
crazy
half cola, because I'm on a diet, and can I have some French fries with tomato sauce because that's fruit and veg because I'm on a diet.
And I'll get a fillet of fish because fish is healthier, and I'm on a diet.
Yeah. He says that like every time. Can I have some like chicken McNuggets because chicken is healthy because I'm on a diet. He orders like 100 things.
4 sandwiches.
Yeah, 4 chicken McSandwiches.
Yeah.
But without the bread because I'm on a diet. That was it. It was like without something, but I'm on a diet.
Yeah.
And it's like he orders like lots of money full of shit. And then he goes, Carl, what do you want? Oh, fuck it, we haven't got any money. Let's go. Because he spunked it all on his dinner. Guys, get the original Tenacious D album. Trust me, you'll be pissing yourself at this little gig. I can't do it justice how fucking funny it is. If you think Big Smoke from GTA 6 goes, I want a number 5, a number 6, with a large soda. Like, that's got nothing on this.
I don't think Jack Black has anything on. Big Smoke orders like 10 sandwiches.
Yeah, 10 chicken sandwiches. Yeah.
A number 6 with extra dip.
And a
number 9. A number 9
large. And a large soda.
I hate how anybody doing that just evolves into the impression almost immediately.
Because it's too good.
Filthy Horde is here. Horde is my top moderator. My
Filthy
number
Horde.
1.
I got my quarter fan as if they wanted to give it to me. I'll give it to you any day, baby.
Whoa! And I thought I was protecting you from my chat. Jesus Christ.
Chat is not trapped in with them. They're trapped with me.
We're not doing that. Nope. That's a thumbs down. A huge thumbs down from the committee. No!
I just got Vogue all going, yes. I've got yes and no buttons. I've got the power to nope you and yes you.
Absolutely not.
So hold on. Halupa put once Ultraman presented Gilliman a formula to be allowed to tell a joke. Oh my god. That's funny. I know a fact that JP has a great Jack Black impression. Oh yeah, I know he does.
It is not a good Jack Black impression.
Do it.
It's not even. Oh my god! It's not an impression. I just
do the Chicken Lava song.
Oh my god! It's truly. I've just like done the voice of everybody else. Chicken Jackie. Like it's not.
That's brilliant. Actually, do that again.
It's nothing.
I love it.
Chicken Jackie. Like it's
Chicken Jackie. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have the accent.
True. Last week, Carl quit the band. Now he's back together. Da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, I'm going back to like that first album.
I was just listening to that album the other day. That's crazy that you bring that
It's
up.
such a good album, though.
Dude, I love that one intro to the song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
No. My favorite song is "With Karate I Kick Your Ass." Yeah, it's right over there. Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna kick your fucking dairy. Yeah. You broke the rules. Now pull out your pubic hair.
Wells.
Motherfucker. Ding, 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 ding. Can't betray me, try to lie, try
So
to hide.
stupid.
And he knows deep inside. And you know the reason
He's
why.
going in. He's going crazy. He knows the whole song.
I know that song off by fucking
This
heart.
man is the English Jack Black.
I am the English Jack Black.
We call him Jack Earl Grey.
I don't play video games no more. Never play video games except for a little bit of God of War. Never play video games. I love that song as well. That new song is just fucking ace.
Crazy.
I just love the fact the video, like, poor Carl Gass gets murdered in every game. the Red Dead one was pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah. for
Basically, he
real.
became a eunuch in one shot, and that's not even a joke.
Honestly, goals.
Yeah. What, eunuchs by a hole in your groin? Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently that's your life goal.
Chat. Anybody else want to be eunuch in one shot? Can I get a? Can I get a hell yeah?
My eyes are watering.
watching your VTuber go crazy when you started coughing.
Oh. I know. It's just like spouting out. It literally actually made me laugh. I think Filthy, we put a whole new meaning to nailed it. Apparently he wants his balls now to the wall by a bullet. There we go.
You gonna be okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm fine. Right. Gone down the wrong pipe. It's not the first time. Hey.
Well, hey, yo!
Hey, yo.
What the hell is this?
Oh, God. The message Magnus used to send the Emperor was not a warning over the heresy. It was an image of how Gilliman got a child with an Eldar, and the Emperor exploded at the moment. What the hell
Gilman
is
does
this?
not have a child with Yvrain. Come on.
Not
Come
that we know
on
of.
they oh my god, they have not even exchanged words. Yvrain has said like one sentence to Gilliman and then fucked off into God knows where. I hate
So-
this idea
hey,
that they
hey.
are like a match made in heaven.
No, they're not. But it's funny. You never know. She could have just said that one thing and just gone, "Come to the bedroom, honey."
No! That's not. Oh my god.
That Eldar booty, do you think Gilliman could resist?
I despise it. I despise this. Oh,
It's good, right, guys? Keep going.
this is why Warhammer should be gatekept from people like you. And I'm a fake fan as it is.
I'm a real fan, but I just like taking the piss. Right, it's art show and tell. Shall we do some art show and tell before this goes into more degeneracy?
I would not allow for more degeneracy. That is ridiculous.
So, last time we had the awesome work in progress from you, JP, which it looks good. It looks so fucking badass. I just love the flames, dude.
Oh, dude, the eyes.
The eyes are
I
just
know I
fucking
mentioned it.
awesome.
It's just so crazy.
It's like a mixture of one of those really, you know, those old school like edgy game covers you used to get on the Sega and stuff like that, or like the really
Kinda,
cool
yeah.
looking one, and then you got like I don't know, it's like that and something else I'm thinking of, like both old school things, but it's like I want, if I was going to make a game about like big metal Vikings, this would be the cover for me. Be like, yeah, we need this as the art cover.
Oh yeah.
It's like a metal. That's it. The metal album. This would be a metal album cover.
I am posting a close-up of the eye specifically because I had to reduce the quality to send the full thing on Discord. Unfortunately.
Don't mod for the chumps, JP. Go a god for real. We got this from Moshishi. I just like them. No, 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 no,
Thank
no.
you, Warren.
That's the only noise I can think of here. No, 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 no.
A yap artist to be real.
Yeah. You got this one here. This was, I think it's like a cosplay in progress. I kind of like the moon and that. That's pretty cool. So
It must be, yeah.
I do
Even
love...
if it's just custom clothing, it's more than I could ever do. God, do not put a needle and thread into my hands, dude.
I might do just to see what happens. Now you said it. Now you said it. I'm gonna have to hold you up to that.
Hope you attend my funeral, big dog.
Hold on. Agron once got into the Star Wars universe. The Sith tried to teach him how to hone his anger and fuel the Force. One beheading later, the dark side decided to calm down and send him back. I can see that. Oh, the Crem's done some really nice designs here. Oh, I like this. I like this facial portrait design. Oh, is this a VTuber in progress? I like the eyes.
Yeah, I love
The eyes
this.
are pretty. The eyes are very pretty.
The shape of the hair. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the color on those eyes is so good.
They are. VTuber in progress. It looks really cool. I love it. And then oh wow.
Allegedly.
Darktini.
And here comes Darkini to fucking flex on the rest of us, dude. Oh my goodness.
The one muscle arm mummy to the muscle.
Portraits. No comment. Just the insane understanding of lighting, skin texture.
It is really good.
The shape of the clothing. My God, the boots, man! Look at the boots. The boots look so good.
Hey, I wouldn't say no to those boots. Say what? No. I don't know what is wrong with me. I think my tiredness is kicking in, and I'm going
your
for...
private thoughts to yourself. Focus on how good the artwork was. My goodness.
Look at that. That is very very Dirty Dancing pose. I think it's the only thing I can think of.
Man, the veins on that hand. You know what you were doing. You know what you were doing.
The boots need to be licked. Mommy. She's a VTuber model. She got more faces.
I think I gotta go. I think this is actually.
All right, I'll calm down. Oh, Roseblood. Okay. I think, yeah. Okay, so you got a sketch going on, so I'm guessing this is a work in progress. I'm guessing this is going for like a more, what do you call it? It's one of those old school art styles, like abstract vibe. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I couldn't think of the word for a second there. This is a guy who went to art college and I forgot what the fucking wording was.
Man, that is super interesting.
The horniness is insane.
Sketch.
Can I just say, I'm not
character drawings on top of like a splatter paint thing. That's a really cool idea. I hope that the splatter colors get incorporated into the
I think
that'd be really cool.
It's got to be like that. You know when you like to see the trend where you spill like tea all over it? Yeah, Whipping College final piece.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, like and then you kind of draw within it. I kind of want to see that, if you know what I mean. Like the blotches of what you color. I think that'd make an interesting look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be.
Oh, close up. That looks like a blood raper's about to fucking steal my shit. Come here, bitch. I'm here to steal your
Give me your property.
Yeah, hibbity hobbity, where the fuck is my property?
Yeah.
Yeah, Russian Badger, gotta love him. He's giving me Jackson Pollock. Oh, hello. This is a work in progress. Who is the big bad wolf? And this is obviously Darkini. Even Worker Pro's dunks on us.
That does look crazy.
I can't wait to see this video. I think this is like a design she's done before as well. I've seen this on a previous art show and tell.
Values. I can't get over the values.
Yeah, they look really good. I can't wait to see this fucking finish. That is Comrade Cuz if he became a deep Chaos Demon, I think.
Dude, Dakini is such a master of like, I'm gonna use dark colors on dark colors on dark colors, and you're still gonna be able to tell what everything is and where everything is and where all the shapes are. It's ridiculous.
Architects, hey Vam, being a goofball gremlin man. Apparently I'm a goofball gremlin man.
He's got both his swings out? That's crazy.
Swing it all about. You do the okie dokie and you turn around. Sorry. My mind went in a very degenerate place there. How dare I?
Oh, I can tell. My God. My God, man.
Krem's just pissing himself. It's fucking funny. To be honest, this is not the worst where me, JP, have been at, I think. To be honest, it's like I offended a load of people about where
this
Fulgrim
isn't
went.
about as bad. This is about as bad as I get. I can't say anything about you. Don't drag me into this.
You are to be honest. Like I say, we do bully Anth a little bit, but there is a reason behind that because she doesn't charge as much as she should on her commissions, and we're bullying her to do it.
Horrid is the same way. Absolutely incredible artist, one of the best I've ever known, and charges just so little. I've had to bully her over and over and over again to charge more, and she does now. I'm her manager.
Good. Horrid. Keep those prices up. You know, it's like, can we actually see Filth? Can we see your artwork actually? Do you want to jump on the Discord and show off your artwork on Arts Chat? Because we need another good artist to dunk on us. Not like that. No, who's the dirty one now? Huh?
Horrid might be in this Discord already. I feel like I sent her an invite.
Yeah, do it.
Some time ago.
I'm sure JP has some. I don't want to be too full. I'm like, nah, you're not going to be full of yourself here. Don't worry. Stop screaming. What? Who's screaming what? True, though you are a gremlin, so, and hey, JB. JB. Apparently you're JB now.
Oh?
Called to architect. That's it. That's your new name. Me and JB. That's me. Sorry, JP. Your initials have changed now.
Oh, it's me, Jack Black for real. Crazy.
Jack. Chicken. Sorry.
Steve, I'm a chicken. Tasty as hell.
You didn't even miss a fucking beat, and I watched the movie and I've seen the meme.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie either. I've just.
Oh god. To be honest, it would make a kick-ass KFC advert. KFC hijack Black. Do it. You'll make a lot of fucking money.
You wouldn't be able to fit the lyrics in Kentucky.
Chicken. Oh god, yeah. What's your blue sky name?
Insane.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
This really gets away from us.
It does. But come on.
Good lord.
It's a good conversation. I think KFC, you need to give me money for the idea, Chap that to do that song, but with KFC version. And call it Jack Chicken Bucket.
Through Horde and I's shared images to find some art.
Do it.
Because I'm a fool and I never save it, even though she never posts it anywhere.
Mogul Dawn is not stoic, he's just shy and stiffness if he's near people.
No.
Sorry. I love that Mogul Dawn button. It is mine to abuse forever. I want to get some more text-to-speech device buttons, actually.
Oh, thank you, Horde, for sending me art that you wanted to share. Even though you're not going to share it yourself, you'll send it to me so I can share it.
Good Horde. Make him suffer. Do it. Do it. Your art is very inspiring. Everyone's art is very inspiring. I posted an update just for you, Vamp. Yay! What's the update? Oh, nice.
I just remember.
I'm gonna have to show this off.
Oh well, I do. Those are some of my favorites.
Look at this tear. Look at this fucking tear.
Oh my god.
Kiss.
With the stream in the screenshot.
Oliver taps on Vamp Philosopher's shoulder and says,
That's just peak.
No.
Peak art, that is. Not because I'm in it. Or anything.
No, I think that adds. that adds a little bit.
That adds a little bit of the sauce onto it.
Yeah.
It's like that
I'll
extra
give peak
glaze.
status to anything that I'm in.
Oh, dope. Architect wants you to say chicken jockey.
Chicken jacket.
There we go. Should I have like a when you're on only, just like a redeem, just to get you to say chicken jockey?
That's a crazy. Considering how little I'm on, that is a crazy redeem. Okay, I'm posting 4 pieces that Horde has made. These are some of my favorites.
Okay.
And they're just
Let's have a look.
she's so talented. It drives me crazy.
Are you a Magic Gathering artist? I'm actually being deadly serious because of one of them. Look, hold on, that looks like something from Magic the Gathering, like a black card, like Mind Rend or something.
Yeah, Horde, I hope you're listening. You just got taken as a Magic the Gathering official artist, and I'm never letting you forget that.
Yeah, but
It's so cool. It's so cool.
The digitalized lightning I kind of like as well.
Oh yes, dude. God,
Fucking
so
sick.
fucking cool.
I would like to rage. Oh, look at this. That's cool. I like that. I like that.
All of her character drawings are just incredible. Her understanding of like human facial structure and how light bounces off the different planes of the face. Her colors
Oliver
are so
taps on
good.
Vamp the Lost Soul's shoulder and says Lemon rusted once on a feminist demonstration.
Can I
He
just
came
say-
back with an ironed hem
Can I
and a
just say, like,
sandwich.
Lehman Russ first was once a feminist demonstration. He came back with a... Oh my god, just fucking read it. What do you thought Lupus said about Lehman Russ?
And a sandwich?
Fuck's sake.
That's nuts.
Apparently I'm quite the narcissist, of course, because he likes art that double because he's in it. Apparently I'm a narcissist.
Well, who isn't? Everybody's a
look at-
little bit of a narcissist, I think.
Vamp, your anatomy book, well done. Seriously, that's actually a really good anatomy book that I started with. I recommended a Crema art book that I used way back when for anatomy, and it's been really good. It's not even an anime one, actually. It's really good. Most of the time, the characters are formed in my brain. Poses till uploaded, and then Daz and mess up with the poses and the lighting. Oh, okay. Right, anyways, let's look at the last piece. So, oh, that's sick.
Yup.
Is that like a custom corn legion?
I forget. Yeah, it's some kind of World Eater's corn. Yeah, Horde confirms in chat. Yeah, dude.
See, yeah, I got it was custom. See, I know.
It's
I like the
It's
wings.
so fucking good. Oh.
Right.
All the time, I hear her have to say like, "I'm not that good at drawing 40K stuff." Oh my god! I
Fuck off, you're not
body
good.
slammer.
But what? Don't say that. She might take you up on that. One question: why has he not got a chain axe and a gun? Unless it shoots like chain axes. Does it shoot chain axes? Then you might get something too. Come on, it's cold. Don't fucking come up with something.
Maybe that's this Legion's thing.
Yeah, axe shooters.
They're a bunch of freaks who don't use chain weapons.
Oh, fair enough. He shoots wherever he wants. I'm 100% mind cannoning. He shoots chain axes out of that thing. Because it's fucking.
Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Just shoves like all the close combat knives in. Long as the blood flows.
Yeah, dude.
Where the blood does flow, Korn does not know where it comes from. Does not care where it comes from. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the... have you seen, there was a VTuber that did a Korn meme, and it was fucking funny. And it was like this cute little chibi cat person. He goes, I'm here to inform you, and then it's just like turns into this gothic gears going, now you'll be sacrificing the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. It's just like, okay. Have you not seen that?
Sorry, I was posting. I realized next to all of those, I didn't post like any of Horde's information, so Blue Sky.
I've got disassociated for about 5 minutes, and now I've lost the plot. I think we all lost the plot here.
Shout out.
Architect says, I mean the worst like Mortarian. Here, I like blam. I look at myself in the reflection, and I sheep's eyes, and blam. What the?
What is happening in that message? My goodness.
Yeah. Even I'm like, look. Leave you and your sheep antics at home. you know, we don't need to know what sheep's. To be honest, actually, Architect might go, oh, Jason Momoa again. I'm waiting for that. That's probably gonna lead into that somehow.
Oh, I love that bit.
Was it the list of?
This is a list of Coronate massacres. It's incomplete. You can help by expanding it.
Oh God, I can imagine like if Cole was running for president, that would be his slogan.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Could you
this
imagine
emote request? My emote request is pregnant peg-legged vamp mugging someone for their loose change.
Wait, what?
You have received a 2,500 point emote request for with a peg leg mugging someone for their loose change. Also, you're pregnant. Congratulations.
Apparently I am. I know, if I say who's the father, Sheep Daddy Mama fucking Architect beat me to it. Oh, God. See, I told you they can't do worse than this chat.
I'll admit, your chat does get much wilder simply because I do not allow that kind of stuff. Like I'm just so not into it as a bit, and I think that everybody that's in my stream respects that to some degree. My God.
My God, by Johnson, what have they done?
Horde is also 100% on the same page as I am when it comes to that stuff, and the bans will come hard and heavy to anybody who even floats in that direction.
So, anyways, so how am I going to create? Right. Hanger's done their emote request.
Also, as an emote is crazy. That's so small.
How am I gonna fit all this as an emote? And I'm not gonna animate it because of fuck animating. I can't animate for shit. I barely did the whole coffee thing from my starting screen. I'm not sure if you've seen that tea thing. I mean, tea steam.
Yeah, I always thought that looked really good. You did a crazy good job with that.
It's because I had like a little tutorial that actually helps me with that.
Listen, just because you had a tutorial doesn't diminish how good it looks.
It was like, I didn't have the app for it, but the theory is the same. Can I re-pull it off? Because you normally have the app where you have these circles that should follow. It kind of transforms your 2D art to animate it automatically. And I was like, I don't have that.
Yeah.
But the theory is the same. So in theory, I could do the circles for each thing.
How hard could it be to draw it by hand?
You'll be surprised.
It turns out very.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, it is. Yeah, I got curious and I paid for it. But it was worth it, though. I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it. But nothing else on that desk is animated. That's the funniest part.
Yeah.
just
well, you got the screen, which has like a replay of a.
Oh yeah, that's all the time lapses. Yeah, I just kind of laid it underneath.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
It's like I have supernatural powers and I can do art with my mind pen. That's telekinesis, Kyle. Sorry.
I mean that's still supernatural. Like,
yeah, I got a power. to draw you. Ding, 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 ding. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna talk to Anne and see how the fuck am I gonna do that in a emote. Maybe you might want to do something a little bit more easy to do. Praise the sheep daddy. No, we're not praising the sheep daddy. I don't know, man. Go right. I need to join JP's group. It sounds like paradise.
There's no praise for that.
Yeah. No. I got something better because you must obey the Dawn once he says it.
No.
Dawn says no. Bam, you spoke. Apparently, I spoke heresy. I must whip myself with a tea bag and praise Daddy Momoa.
No. Wait, we're gonna check. Judges, we're talking about whipping themselves with a tea bag. Can we get some conflict? Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like the judges have denied that request or declaration, and you're going to have to stop immediately and leave the premises.
You actually sound like a fucking game show host. I'm sorry, but you got that totally fucking wrong, so please leave the building immediately. Thank you for playing. Don't speak about Snake Daddy. Why? Because we put him what? What tier did we put him in the end? Because we got him sniped. I think Architect is still a little sore of the controversy that we put Snake Daddy like quite low on the fighting. Who's the best fighter thing? Oh, that was funny.
Well, the thing about that is when you really think about it and like his place within all the Primarchs, you come to the conclusion that your bitch ass up.
The teacup will prevail. Yes, it will prevail. The problem is when he got sniped like a bitch by a no-name Raven Guard, which, by the way, the only unit that has snipers in the old Warhammer was Neophyte Scouts.
Wait, Snake? What, Daddy? Fucking love that joke, dude.
What was that? Was that the soundtrack when you didn't hear that Raven Guard Neophyte coming with a sniper?
What the hell is this?
I don't think you even what the hell was that. It was just. Oh god, I got shot.
Lord knows that is maybe my favorite joke in the world right now.
Oh god, yeah, Snake Daddy. No one hears the word. Yeah.
Not Snake.
Not Snake Daddy.
I would never. I struggle to even say that.
To be honest, if you say that to Fulgrim's face, you'll be in for a bad time, and it's not going to be in a fun way.
Oh, I've been.
Well, fun for him, not for you.
My soundboard, as of late, has just been getting filled up with Devil May Cry things. Because I've been playing through the game series. I just finished 4, so the only one I have left to do is 5.
Yeah, it was a whiny bitch, right?
And no, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm such an ass.
Nero is fine.
I don't know.
He
looks like a whiny bitch.
If anything, Virgil's a whiny bitch. I need more power, Dante. You don't understand. I have to abandon everyone and everything I've ever known. I can't be helped. I can't be stopped. You have to listen to me, Dante.
You sure you're not Jack Blacking Virgil right now? Listen, Dante, listen.
Or did
I need more power.
Have been tossing around the idea of devil trigger.
Hey folks, Joe,
now stupid.
We need a live action Devil May Cry movie with you got Dante and then you got like Jack Black tried to be Dante. It would be too funny. It would be too fucking funny.
Stupid.
It'd be stupid, but it'd be fucking hilarious. Fulgrim was a total badass before he got turned into Chaos Demon Primarch, and he's still hot. I don't know how to respond to that one. Yeah. Fulgrim was a badass until he took a bullet in the eye by a no-name Neophyte Raven Guard. There is no coming back from that.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's like I can imagine all the other chaos.
Dante, we need to save the headless Primarch. Oh, jeez.
But the problem is, the only person that hasn't got any right to wreck him is Logar, and there is one reason why. I think JP can explain that quite well with one button. So what happened with Logar after he got beaten up like a little bitch by Corvus Corax?
What button are you? What?
I don't know. You must have bought when he went crying to his chaos dad. He's like a little bitch. Hold on. Do it. Oh yeah, this is what happened when right after Corvus Corax beat his ass and he hid in the tower.
I don't know what to do. I need an adult.
Oh.
I am an adult.
I don't.
I need an adult. You're adult.
Oh.
That's Logar.
Me trying to kill a demon Primarch.
Why isn't this working?
Yeah. So that's probably like Corvus Corax where he was getting frustrated. Like he's like, "Why you keep running?
This is not
you know,
crazy
bitch."
times.
Oh, this is crazy times. This is crazy nights. But yeah, this is foolish times. We like foolish times.
8 Crazy Nights. Shout out Adam Sandler.
Bum do 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 bum bum.
No, actually, I regret it. Actually, we're rolling it back. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have invited it. I opened the door and I was blasted for it.
And it wasn't fun. Yeah, so. Oh god, I can't believe that was a meme though. And that film was how old? And it became like a internet sensation.
It's pretty old.
Yeah.
I forget how old it was.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that movie. I think partially because I'm not Jewish. But like,
Well, that, yeah, I never saw it as well.
it's just, I don't think it had a huge, like, it didn't really blow up or anything.
Well, it has now
As
because
far
of
as I
that
know.
fucking song.
Yeah, just because of like a
One
couple of
fucking-
memes coming about.
Well, and apparently the shitting reindeer, apparently that's like been a thing as well. I feel
yeah,
like,
who's going through like every animated project that's ever been produced and just sifting through with a fine tooth comb, saying, "Oh yeah, this will blow up on Instagram or whatever." It's so bizarre.
yeah. Someone must be going through this and going, hold on a minute. Maybe they just had a weird awakening, you know, and they were just coming out of the closet. We will never know. We'll never know, JP.
Coming out of the 8 Crazy Nights closet? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You'll be surprised how many people got like hard-ons for like the weirdest films, and you're like, what the fuck?
Huh? Oh, that's what we're talking about? Jesus, of course.
No.
Crazy?
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking. Right. Like, I'm not talking about real boners. I just mean metaphorically speaking. They just love it. They watch it again and again and again. My mum was.
We're not talking about what?
Yeah.
Real what?
Damn, you really do good arts. Thank you, Vibe. Thank you, Vibe. I'm glad you like my art. So, my mum, right? She's watched Gilmore Girls every season already about 15 times already because she can't find anything
Yeah, it's a
good on
good
Netflix.
show.
Gilmore Girls, God no. One watch is enough for me. My wife was watching it. Even my wife saying my mum's got a problem.
I mean, I've never seen it, but I know it's popular enough. Like, people must like it for a reason.
I don't know, like it's just not my jam. Though The Residence, that's a pretty funny show. Have you been watching that? Dante
No, I
Magnus
have not.
Arrest was a crybaby and she sat on the golden throne. Man up, Dante.
Why are you opening every message with Dante?
Yeah, well,
It's like you're writing this like Virgil's talking to Dante. But it's
let's be honest.
talking about more.
They'll be the best of friends because like Dante just wants to die. Oh God. He just wants to die. No one can let him die. I kind of feel sorry for Dante at this point. It's like, finally, death has claimed me. My duty ends. And Gangrene just goes, can't die to this.
Man, I listened to the audiobook for The Devastation of Baal, and the entire time they pronounced his name Dante, and it was driving me crazy.
That's the only thing in the book that pissed me off. And it's
Dante! Dante! His name rang out throughout the halls of the... It just... God damn it, dude.
Is Jack back now reading Warhammer books now? That'd be actually quite a funny one. Get him to do the Horus Heresy. A slaughter bodies! I'm Chorus Corax! Oh God, no, that'd be too cursed. It'd be funny, but it'd be cursed as fuck. Dante that Zan was the he, and now the Juju on the beat. Oh God. Poor Dante. But I do kind of feel sorry for... Yeah, I don't get how a British dude got Dante wrong so many times in Devastation of Baal. It was a British dude.
I don't know that it's wrong necessarily. It's just different.
No, it's Dante. You're British, man. Say it fucking properly.
Don't ever call me that. There's no greater insult.
I said JP. What did I call you?
You said you're British, man.
No, I meant.
I don't care that you were talking about somebody else. You gotta be careful where you let that rip.
Oh! You're gonna get triggered now. Are you gonna cancel me?
Yeah.
Go on then. See if I can.
My feet wings.
What are you making right now?
My opium twipper farm will attack you for being with. Sorry, huh? I blacked out there for a second.
Vibe said, what are you making right now? Vibe, I am working on volume 1 revamp of my manga series, Vamp the Lost Soul. You can check out the original volume with my original art style intact on Amazon Kindle and Google Play Books if you want to give it a go. There you go. So, I think you've got my first book, haven't you, JP?
No, I have not been able to acquire any of them. I'm hoping that, what's that site that you were just talking to?
What, Mixam? They are finding a way.
Yeah,
I did give you the feedback.
Yeah, it's so weird. Service like that would exist. I was going kind of nuts thinking about it. Like, what is the point of a print-on-demand service if you're not going to print on demand to the location?
Okay. Do you know what the worst part is? Do you know what the worst part is? They've got printing areas in America.
I know.
Europe,
they have one in
England,
Illinois,
Australia.
which is like 2 states away. Like, it would not be.
Joe, what I think what's happened? Like, I love Mixam. They're really lovely blokes. But I think the problem is they launched that too early when they should have done to make sure they could do worldwide distribution first.
It seems like they can do worldwide distribution. My guess is that
it is a fairly new thing they put up. So just
it is no. It's probably more so an issue with tracking the profits to the location that takes the order, because I work in the print industry, so I see this sometimes. The location that takes an order
God
is usually the one that wants to fulfill that order, because the printer that runs it is like whoever's leasing those machines, those printing machines, is gonna get the billing for the amount of pages run, for whatever material that they're gonna do. So whichever side of the website is taking the order wouldn't necessarily be the one getting credited. And I'm guessing that is maybe where they're struggling.
But they are looking into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be interested to see if they go through with solving the problem.
They are looking into it, and they are going to get it. It's just going to take a few months, apparently. That's the news. That's the news.
Yeah,
That's what they told me. And they actually called me over the phone about it because I said, look, it's screwed over my customers and myself. So, and I actually said it that way. I was being nice about it.
That's
I was actually being very polite about it because they're actually very nice towards me. So I'm like, I'm not going to go like 50 Shades of Karen. You know what I mean? And no, don't make that thing,
what's
guys.
your view on Games Workshop's bad attitude on their staff and unfair prices? I don't know about bad attitudes on their staff. That one I'm not as familiar with. I am so frustrated though about the burger tax that I, as an American, have to deal with. I think it's so dumb that the models cost like at least 50% more in the United States than they do in the UK.
Yeah.
Currency conversions aside, like it is so dumb to me. And like, God, I would be kind of interested in trying it if I didn't have to pay like $100 for the combat patrol.
Yeah, exactly.
The most basic
and the combat
sets.
patrols are getting worse as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, the old combat patrols, you used to get like, what, 500 point army, and that's pretty decent. Now you can barely get 200, I think, like from what I've seen.
Yeah, it depends on which one, but yeah.
It's still barely anything.
It is wild. That being said, a friend and I are thinking about picking up the 40k Ultimate starter set that has the starting Space Marine army and the starting Tyranids. You get about 400 points of each.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent box.
Yeah, it seems pretty nice for the money.
Yeah, 64 quid. Yeah, you're talking about character models. Yeah, the character models are a joke now. They used to be like a tenner.
They are
most.
crazy expensive.
Yeah,
some of them are more reasonable than others, but like,
they're like minor characters though. Like if you want a fucking Rabute Gilliman, I had to fork out 40 for him. Yeah, I've got Gilliman and the Lion. I did get him for discount prices.
Crazy. It's a world I can't live in.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Like even
now, like that my friend and I are talking about that, and it's seeming like it's getting more concrete by the day that we are going to buy that box and spend like a weekend or two painting up the models.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna have to hold myself back from buying a Dreadnought to add it to the army because I love Dreadnoughts.
I've got one.
Yeah, and two, I don't know what chapter I want to go with because the son of a bitch about it is that box comes with a librarian in Terminator armor, but so it locks me out of playing Templars, and I really like Templars.
Well, you could tell your
you could tell your
librarian your chaplain.
I could.
A chaplain on bike.
I don't know. It looks hard to kit bash.
I've got a chaplain on bike. That's awesome.
That's sick.
My lore now is going to be Jagatai Card is secretly the chaplain on bike.
Just Slanesh box sets in the early for free. Damn, dude.
Oh, nice.
How'd you manage that?
Well, when a mummy and daddy love each other very much and bribery comes up.
What is the... really buried the lead on that one.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Well, I've said nothing. All I said was when mummy and daddy love each other very much and bribery is involved. You don't know what the bribery could involve. That's just your dirty mind thinking it, JP. I'm disappointed in you.
I assume money. What does the first part that you said have to do with it?
Well, yeah. Well, that's for your mind to wonder and suffer and never find out.
Oh, suffer is the right word. You're 100% right on
that. You just went quiet like, what the fuck, fam? What is wrong with you? Yeah. You're asking the wrong question. The real question is, what is not wrong with me?
Yeah, what's right with you? What's this guy good for?
Absolutely nothing. That is oh god, I'm showing my age again. Fuck. I reviewed it on YouTube for with Tabletop Gaming. Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
So like, damn, Games Workshop sent it to you as like a brand ambassador thing. That's so cool.
That's very cool. But I don't agree with what they're doing with the YouTubers at the moment. You heard all about that. They're doing it. They're at it again.
Oh, are they coming down like hard on copyright stuff? Or?
Yeah, and it's on the smaller guys this time. It's not even on like any of the big ones.
That's so bizarre.
Oh, I know. It's like, dude, that's like free advertisement, and you're taking them down.
Yeah.
For what?
Just man.
For what? To protect
for
your
what is
precious
such a good
Warhammer Plus,
question.
which is probably going to be a tax write-off in 2 years' time. It's fucking true. You can't tell me I'm lying.
Yeah, dude, I like the idea of Warhammer Plus, but I hate that it has come at the expense of. Oh, by the way,
By the way, take
we're gonna
bitch.
shut down every other creator.
Yeah. Honk honk. Anyways.
Man, I don't know why I haven't put this together previously. It just clicked for me that your
What?
background for your VTuber model is a photo of a gaming chair and not a drawing of a gaming chair. And for some reason, that's really messing with me.
Do you know why? Because this is a chair I've actually got. I actually took I took a picture of this chair.
No,
Yeah.
I get that totally. It's just really funny. I
I'm a
don't know.
VTuber on a wheelchair. Oh my god.
They shouldn't let him on wheelchairs.
Yeah. But yeah. But I have to admit, this is the best chair my wife ever got me. I ain't gonna lie. It has done my back wonders for streaming. I am not gonna lie.
Warhammer Plus can eat my farce. It's a scam in front of a scam.
Scamception.
Yeah, it's like a scalper selling tickets to a show that isn't happening.
Yeah, scam section.
Wait, why am I paying a premium for this? It's not even real.
Yeah, like the only good thing about it is some of the animations, and there are some good. I have to admit, there are some good ones out there. I will not lie. That's the one thing I could give them.
I love the artists that they work with. I just wish that they could be literally any better about it.
Oh god, yeah. Just being dicks. They're being no, hold on, sorry, I got a button for this. They're being dicks for the sake of being dicks, so they can suck. I think that was well said.
Strong.
That was strong.
Powerful.
That was. That's why I love that button. It's just such a power move. Just go, dude. Stop being a bunch of. Just don't need the word. I just press the dick word, dick button. That's what I'm naming it now. It's the dick button. Oh god. It's a good dick.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
God. I can imagine chat's gonna go wild on that one. I'm surprised no one's clipped that yet. It's a good. It's not like
It's a good dick.
What they're gonna.
Ram's not making any sense.
Is that
Someone
that's
help
normal?
him.
That's normal, mate. It's normal for me. This is a Tuesday. You're like you can't even debate it. That's the problem. You can't even debate it. It's like this is a Tuesday for me.
Release women primaries. Yes.
They already tried to do it.
I have some takes.
Uh-oh. Let me get the button ready. I think I need
I think there
we go. Go on. Go on.
I think there is a way that Games Workshop could introduce female Space Marines or female Primaris specifically, and for it not to be the worst thing that's ever existed, I think the I think the Primaris project has really opened a lot of doors for some nonsense to happen. I think Call has a ridiculous basement that he's keeping a lot of stuff that he's not telling anybody about. But I will say I did not like the introduction of like there have always been women in the custodians. I think that is a dumb throwaway explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you booing me for on that one? That's a lukewarm take. I don't think it's terrible, like because
I don't think Cat was gonna let that
the
happen,
biological.
No. Yeah.
I think the biological explanation of it is fine because like the custodians were always separate from the Astartes. Like it's. I don't know. I think it's fine.
That's deserving. Have you got enough hot takes now? Any more?
No. It's against the lore. Listen, Primaris Marines were against the lore, and I think Primaris is sick. I think it was a great change in the direction of the story. That was cool.
To be honest, though, Crawl did have over 1,000 years to perfect it. This is my defense. Crawl did have a lot, and I mean a lot of fucking time to perfect that. This wasn't like overnight, hey, we got a bunch of Primaris. It's like, no, it's been 10,000 years. And to be honest, it's well within Gilliman's character to get a contingency plan going. It's not as badly executed as people think. I think it's how the writers went about the Primaris, saying, oh, we're the best things in sliced butter. And it's like, you can't lay down a little fit because you want people to buy the models. I'm going to be honest. I think that's the only thing wrong with that.
I don't know, dude. I think it's so bizarre that, like, people get mad about, like, oh, the Primaris are stronger, faster, and larger than their firstborn counterparts.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are people mad? Like, you're not a firstborn Marine. You might have some in your army or you like them previously. You can still like them. They're still huge badasses. They just got upgraded. It's fine.
Yeah. And to be honest, how bleak the galaxy was, it needed something to help the Imperium out a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna look into murder drones because I've been recommended that quite a bit recently. I heard it's good.
Good independent shows on any platform you see. What do you mean by independent? Like not from a major, not from like a Netflix or an Amazon Prime or something?
So like Hell of a Boss, for example, and the Has Been pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Like anime. Oh, Lackadaisy is a good one. I've seen the pilot for that and I see potential in that. It's basically Prohibition era with humanoid cat people, and it's fucking brilliant.
Has-Been's gonna be put on Amazon soon. Sellouts.
No, Has-Been's
I don't
already
even like Has-Been.
Has-Been's already on Amazon. They've had a whole season. They're making a second season. It's Hell of a Boss, I think you're thinking of, is the one that's switching over to. But a month later, it's going to come out on YouTube, so you're still going to see it either way. So
I don't follow either of them. And I'm not a big fan.
They are one of the few creators, I think actually probably the first, that have got 100% creative control. Amazon's not going to touch it with a long pole. They've announced it. So they get to do whatever the fuck they want.
I will say, Architect, the only reason that I don't like women in Astartes or female Astartes or Space Marines or whatever is I think it has the potential to step on the toes of the Sisters of Battle, sororitas,
100%.
And I think it's not like they're underrepresented, but I like the distinction between, like, it sort of in so many ways that the Imperium does model like different phases of theology and such. I've always viewed that as like an allegory to the Christian church's monks and nuns, where you have that clear division of these very Yeah, monks and like the very clear
Monks.
division between. Yeah,
Sorry, I had to correct you there. You mean monks because you said mugs. I was like, what? They're a bunch of mugs.
no, I said monks.
Yeah.
I did not say. I did not
well,
say.
let's be honest. The ecclesiarchy are a bunch of mugs. However,
Yeah, but I think like in terms of the warfare side, I think that between the Astartes and the Sororitas, like you
I
have
would
that
much
cool
rather be-
separation.
I would much rather be the Astartes and a Sisters battle only because of what happens if you just betray once and then twice is worse. I mean, way fucking worse than any other organization.
Just don't betray him. Just do it huge.
Yeah, but even just running away from somewhere you should be like very afraid of is considered betrayal, and you get put into the Repentia squad if you know your law.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And then afterwards, if you run away again, you get put into a dreadnought, but it's a pain engine. It's basically, it's that torturous. Even the Drakari would blush at what they do to them.
No, they wouldn't. Let's speak.
No, that might get horny. Yeah, true. It's Drakari. You cannot argue with me.
I despise the idea that the Drakari are nothing but the Drakari
dogs.
and by extension Slaanesh are nothing but like, oh my god, it's so dirty and horny all the time. Just look at them, they're crazy. It's meant to be a representation of excess. It is the seven deadly sins.
Oh god, yeah.
Is lust in there? Yes, it is one of seven, but it takes up the whole representation. It drives me crazy.
Well, yeah, like I said, Noise Marines, that's all we got to say, how they got introduced in the Horus Heresy. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you heaved. I agree. Even I was like, dude. It was so bad. I think even Slaanesh told her to calm the fuck down.
No, I was talking about my phone vibrating. I'm sure it made a hell of a noise into the mic. Someone from Louisiana was calling me.
Did you? You must have read out the origins of the Noise Marines, or at least heard about it on the podcast.
I don't think so.
Just look them up. It is basically, it involves a pleasure room and then them amplifying things up to 11. And they kind of got their rocks off on it, while people got killed around them.
Okay.
But yeah. Though, what was it? There was actually like an old Warhammer Old World story about Slaanesh, which it kind of gets a little like that, but it becomes more excess with food, excess with everything over time. So it's like, oh, once they made a pact, oh, it's the guy has like great sex, he has great food. Yeah, well, what I mean, like everything feels really good. But then he takes it a little bit further. Then he takes it a little bit further until he does the most depraved thing and ran out and joined a warband because of it. And I kind of like the idea, the corruption of Slaanesh is very slow and it's subtle, and then it goes like full blown bit by bit.
Yeah, at some point a switch flips and things start popping off.
Slaanesh is god or goddess, we don't know what, of excess and pleasure. Yeah, we know everything excess. Vamp, read the chats, goddammit. Sorry, we're having a very good conversation. Something about Vamp and me have been thinking about. We've made Warhammer the Movie 7 series, which play every yeah, we want to do a podcast about that. Sorry, so me and Architect were talking about this. We might do a podcast who we would cast as past and present Primarch, unless like the present one's dead. But I'm having my feet glued to the ground, and if Sean Connery was alive, he should have been not Lehman Russ, Lion in the future, because he's modelled. I'm sorry, his face is practically fucking Sean Connery. Have you seen the Lion's model? JP?
I have, and I'm not convinced. You've talked about
get
this
his
before.
Face, get his face and put it next to Sean Connery and tell me that doesn't look like fucking Sean Connery. Tell me. Tell me.
So.
Tell me that's not Sean Connery.
I don't think it is.
I think that's a hot take.
It's not a hot take.
That's a hot take with me, mister.
Okay.
Don't even Dawn says no. Sean Connery as the future Lion? Yeah. Sorry, the Dawn has spoken. You must respect the Dawn's wishes. Do you smell what the Dawn is noping? God, could you imagine him as a wrestler? Jesus. He just stand there and just someone runs into him and you'd be knocked out in 1 second. And Dawn doesn't need to do anything, he just stands there like a brick wall. He's using the brick wall technique, it's just him standing. Oh, guess what time it is?
Oh?
It's 10 o'clock, it's raiding time. It's raiding time. Let's see who we're raiding. Yeah. I'm pretty much nearly finished with this one. I'm pretty pleased the way it's looking at the moment. Right. This is new chapter page for Volume 1 Lost, yeah? Oh. Yeah? Yeah, Nightmare 1. Mm-hmm. I have an old version of that I showed last stream. JP should stream. Yeah, JP, you should stream.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, JP. Then you could collab with me more often. And then we could talk shit more often.
Well, I don't know if it means that. I'm like usually not home when you're streaming.
Well, that's a you problem. I'm joking.
It is. You're right.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, damn right, I'm right. Who should we raid? Have you got any artists you could recommend?
Do I have anybody that is online? You are the only person I'm watching that is streaming at the moment. So
I'll re-raid. Re-raid that Yun, because that Yun's got some lovely artwork going on. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for JP for being my honored guest on this stream. So please check out JP. Wow. He has an awesome Twitch channel. He's an awesome artist. You should stream more often, son of a bitch.
I'm trying to get to 50 followers.
Do it. Follow him.
Get affiliate.
Follow JP. Follow JP. But anyways, this is Vamp the Lost Soul. This is JP, and we're saying, oh yeah, the raid message is we're gonna steal that tea because their name's got that in it. We are gonna steal that tea. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you later, and we'll see you later. Bye. 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 Check the lava. Steve's got some lava and tea and some hell.